Welcome back everybody. Season 6 and we're working on lasers for iron. That's what we're doing. Working on the old lasers. Really, lasers should burn us, shouldn't they? Because lasers taking power should burn. So we're getting 12 per shot. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now I've only got about another hour to play on this, and then I've got to go out shopping, do a bit on the motorbike, but we will be doing a lot of late night streaming today, because I want to get power going to at least this, to at least iron. So let's have a look, see where we are. Where are we up to? So we're on 3, so we need 2 more iron. And like I said, I know this is a pain, but you know, sometimes things can't be helped. You just gotta grit your teeth and do it. Ugh. What I would like to see as well is in the minecarts, linkable minecarts. So like a proper train kind of minecart system. That would be nice. I'm hoping to get another laser done in this episode, and then we can put in the conveyor belts. Oh cool. Are we gonna have food and oxygen in the game after post EA DJ? Right, okay. Trains would be cool. Really, really would be cool. Right. How do I add a new block into the game? What programs do I need? What do I need to do to add a new block into the game? One that does something. Okay, can you give us the very short version? Do we need programs? Do we need to learn a language? Do we need a compiler? Oh right, okay, so we need to learn Unity basically. Well, we're far away from that. We're just doing recipes and stuff like that. And if we just wanted to add a block, just a visual block, is that as complicated? Oh, okay, so, oh, I didn't know it was that easy. Oh, so, if we just add something in those two, oh, that's wonderful. Oh, that's wonderful news. I'm just going to pause the game here. I'm going to make a quick note of that. So that. Yes, someone's already doing a texture pack, aren't they? So. So that would be really good. We'll work on that. We'll have a look. So what are we doing? Yeah, I believe we now have 5. We're working on the second laser for getting power down. Yeah, so we need 1 more tin. Now this is really the fun part of the game. If you're bored of mining and you want tin, yeah, right, you want these guys. Because surface slimes drop tin. Now surface slimes are white. Or they glow like that. Okay? And they are really good source for killing slimes. It would actually be nice if there was an achievement to get for killing 1 million slimes. Yes, 1 million slimes. Because In early game access, killing tin slimes, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. Now, I've killed 2 slimes, yeah, and that's given me 15 ore. Okay. So that is why they're so wonderful to go shoot, because they actually drop stuff. Okay, they actually do drop stuff. And of course, here's another slime. Now don't forget, conch slimes will kill you. So do be very, very careful on that, okay? Come on, give me the bar. Right, so that, just so you can see, we've got unknown block detected. Okay, so we're going to scan the orbit. Okay, so just go over, make sure that you've got no blocks that are unscanned. Okay, because every single point you get, yeah, means stuff. So we've got an ore smelter there, so we're looking because DJ has added something and upgraded power grid, yeah, and recipes, basic experimental pods. So we've got all these to look at, but we're not looking at them yet. Projects, scans 1, but we've got nothing there, so we don't know what that means. Okay, so we're not too sure if that's a little bit of a bug, but we'll just come out and we'll just have a look. And no, it's still got 1 in scans, just not giving us anything there. Projects, upgraded power grid. See, we don't need any of that yet. Advanced research, base building, automation, yeah. Okay, so we are going to be having a quick look in, I think it's all. No, we haven't got anything else there yet. I don't know if it gave us anything. Don't think it did. See, after upgrade pack, we know that works. Arthur Dappler hat and Arthur Dappler model and Arthur Dappler pack and Arthur Dappler upgrade pack and Arthur charging, yeah, we've got all of those to go through yet. So, did we get our tin bar? That is what we're looking for at the moment. Yeah, we got our 1 tin bar. So, here we go. This is our next job, which is getting another laser. So, there we go.
Crafting.
So, we've got 2 more lithium to do. So we're now going to go down to this section again, and I'm just widening this section down at the moment because this is where we need to link stuff. Now, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're going below, what is it, 64 the laser goes down to. Now, I always like when I'm doing lasers to do it at a set level. Okay, well, it's not that one, it needs to be on the wall because we're going down further. Now, if you look at the laser when it comes down, yeah, you can see there it's connecting. Now, the reason I do it exactly 64, because when I come to put my power block, it's 1 under and it's 63. Okay, and you can see here, it's not having any effect whatsoever, but the laser up here will affect us. So we're now going to dig down to level 96. Okay, that is where we're going to be going to next, and this is the crucial part. Now 96 is where our iron is, okay, and this is where you need to use K. This is where to say, well, okay, how can we find it? And basically you've just got to try and see kind of where it is, okay. Now the best way to do is make sure you've got your light off, okay. You do not want it on, you want to be blind, because what you are looking for is a dot, okay. This is the very hardest one to do. If you can't find it, just press U, okay, and we know that we do have on this level somewhere over there, that is a Minoc, by the way. That is not what we're looking for. So we have got to try and now say, right, we can't find that one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to come out of K, okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to be going back up, and hopefully we can get back up, because I don't want to lose my stuff. Okay, so there we go. Kind of a little bit tricky there, but again we've got up, not too bad. So how do we get to our section? So the easiest way that we're going to be doing it is good morning, Red, how are you doing? Is we're going to go down to the iron, because what we've got now is a very nice section. So you can see we're on level 77 here, but we actually do go down to level 96. Is we do have this, and this is what we're looking for, and that can be pretty difficult to see. But we now go to K. Yeah, what we're looking for is our base. There we go. And you can see it's much easier to see the laser than it is to see the the drill, because the laser you're looking for 64 blocks of line. Yeah, so we're just trying to go here, we're just trying to get with the flow and find out where we're going, and this is why we're using K. And because if we can decide where we're going and stuff like that, it's going to be much easier for us. So we're still having to go across. Now if I can find an iron supply which is nearer than what we got at the moment, I will switch over to that iron supply. So this is another good way we can actually put the light on. This is another good way for us to explore and find bits and pieces. So again, we're kind of still got to go over. But also these boring tunnels, okay, give us access to our power usage when we need them. So they are good for us. So that's kind of, I reckon, about the right way. So we're now going to go straight forward, and we're just going to dig one line, because I'm aiming to get it nearer that. Now if I've done it, and I'll be very, very surprised if I get this straight on, then I'll be very, very, very lucky to get it, and it will just mean that I've just learned to improve things. Right, so we've got to keep an eye on our power. Okay. Because we're down a little bit on the power. Right, so we're going to have to stop there. We're going to have to go and get some more power. You can see we're coming an awful long way. Ah! See? Iron there. So that is going to be good for us, because that means we've got iron closer. Now this is what we kind of worry about. So we can get K off. As long as I can go up and see the stairs, I'm actually quite fine. Now don't forget, if we get 10 people in here while DJ's in the room, DJ has to put the blocks back into Arthur's hand instead of just hanging there not doing anything. So we're going to carry on, we're going to go and get there, we're going to get this level done. Now we have found more iron on our way, so that's good for us. That means we won't have to have so many. Okay, so I've gone a bit too far down there. This is our iron level. This is always the thing, that when you're digging around, you're trying to get to your first power level and stuff like that, you'll find bits and pieces like this. Okay. So we're actually going to take that. Okay, we're going to take that because we know when we go down here, yeah, and we can barely see anything in here at whatnot. I think that's because we didn't have it on. So we came across another iron. Okay, so we can see how much this is. This is 226,000, so that's fine, that's fair enough. That's just going to get us started and going. So we're going to put the bit there, yeah, and we're going to carry on digging here. Okay, because we're looking for that laser, and we're going to be doing K again. The laser's just about coming into focus now, and I think we have it. This is where our laser is, so we can turn that off there. Whoops, we don't want that one there. Okay. Okay, so we actually did get it spot on. Okay, we actually got it on there. So all we need now is literally one more laser. That is definitely going to hit that laser there. So we now need to work on our laser. Give me a little bit of light, not much, but I'm not gonna die in this version. Come on. Get up them stairs. Oh my god, I've got so long to go. Look at the hypothermia. No, no, I've got my finger on the Q button. Got my finger on the Q button. Are we going to make it? Because if we don't, we're going to lose everything.
More energy.
Oh, look how close we was.
You are low on energy.
Okay, so we respawn. Now don't forget, we're supposed to, on this, supposed to be losing our items, but obviously we're not, because we did set. But there's our body. Are we do have a face. Look, we're human. We're human. So we're gonna need food. Definitely gonna need food because we're human. The reason I didn't use the torch is because it can be very, very slow, and I was really near enough to the start base dakes. That's why I didn't use it. So we're now gonna make one more laser, okay, and we can then get iron going. And I don't think we're going to have time to have all of it done, but we will be getting it done in the next episode. So we know we've got iron down here. We're not going to be using the other one. We're not going to use this one. This one probably might be a little bit closer, but it's kind of closer in the sense of conveyor belts, but it's not closer in the sense of for lasers. And we need to get our iron going. Right, so again, because we've got power in there, we take some of that. It gives me 15 there. Right, so we've got enough time to do one more episode. Then unfortunately I've got to go out. I've got to go and do some shopping, and then I'll be back later on this evening, where we'll be doing a lot more on season 6, because like I said, our aim, our goal today is to try and get iron running. So we will be back very, very shortly, where we're going to do the final episode for today. Well, this morning, sorry, and we're gonna get that iron going. We're gonna get power to that iron, okay? Because iron takes iron, I always think should be the first one to get going. So, have we got any in here? Have we got? Yeah, we've got 1 iron bar. How many have we got in there? We've got 12 iron ore in there. So, again, we're just going to go down, and we're going to be getting more and more iron. So, we will be back very shortly. Don't go away.